God says, "This is your last test. I have sent a fortune check with your name on it. If you try to skip, the check will vanish forever." Listen closely, because this moment is not small. And if you ignore it, you may miss something that was prepared for you before you even understood your own struggle. I am not speaking in riddles. I am telling you clearly that what stands before you is a final turning point. This is not about money alone. It is about trust, obedience, and whether you will recognize what I have placed in your hands. If you rush past this, you risk losing something that cannot be replaced again. Stay with these words, because what I am revealing now is directly tied to the breakthrough you have been waiting for. Type Amen if you believe. I am telling you that the fortune check is real, but it does not look like what you expected at first glance. It may come through an opportunity, a decision, or a moment that feels ordinary but carries uncommon weight. Many times you have asked me for help, for change, for a sign that things will shift in your favor. This is that answer, but it is wrapped in a test because I need to see if you will treat it with the value it deserves. If you hesitate, ignore, or dismiss it, it will not remain, because blessings that are not recognized cannot stay. You must understand that this is your last test, not because I want to make things difficult, but because you are already prepared for what is coming next. I have watched your patience, your silent prayers, and the nights when you felt like giving up but still held on. I have seen the moments when you chose faith even when fear tried to take over your thoughts. This test is simply the final step that proves you are ready to receive what has been waiting for you. If you pass it, there will be no more delays, no more waiting in uncertainty. Before you go any further, take a second and show your faith by liking this video, because your small act of agreement opens your heart to receive what is already being released to you. The check I am speaking of carries more than numbers. It carries confirmation that your season is changing. It represents doors opening that once felt permanently closed. It represents relief from burdens that have been weighing you down for longer than you admit. But there is a condition tied to it, and that condition is attention and obedience. If you treat this moment casually, it will slip through your hands quietly, and you will wonder later why things did not change. You have been through tests before, but this one is different because it comes disguised as something simple. It may look like a choice that seems small, or a step that feels easy to delay. That is where many fail, because they do not recognize that I am watching how they respond to what appears ordinary. I do not always send loud signs. Sometimes I place quiet opportunities right in front of you. The ones who receive are the ones who pause, listen, and act without hesitation. There is a reason I am speaking to you like this, and it is because you are closer than you think. You are not far from your breakthrough. You are standing right at the edge of it. One right decision, one moment of awareness, can shift everything in your life. But one careless choice can also push it away. That is why I am urging you to stay present, to listen deeply, and to not treat this lightly. Type 777 to receive blessings. I know there have been times when you felt overlooked, when you wondered if your efforts were even seen. You questioned if your prayers were reaching me, or if they were just words spoken into silence. I am telling you now that every word was heard, every tear was counted, and every moment of faith was recorded. Nothing you have done in sincerity has been wasted. This check is a response to all of that, but it requires you to meet it with the same sincerity. Do not let doubt speak louder than my voice in this moment. Doubt will tell you to wait, to question, to hold back until you feel more certain. But faith acts even when everything is not fully clear. Faith trusts that if I have placed something in front of you, it is not by accident. This is where many lose what was meant for them, because they listen to fear instead of trusting me. I am asking you to choose differently this time. You are not being tested to fail. You are being tested to step into what already belongs to you. Everything about this moment is designed to elevate you, not to harm you. But elevation requires movement, and movement requires decision. If you remain still when I am asking you to move, you delay what is already ready for you. I do not want that for you, and deep down, you do not want that for yourself either. This is why I say it will vanish if you skip, because blessings are not forced onto you, they are offered, and you must be willing to receive them. I will not take away your choice, but I will show you the consequence of ignoring what I have given. You are being trusted with something significant right now. Treat it with care, with awareness, and with faith. I am telling you this so you do not repeat the same pattern that has held you back before. You have seen moments pass by, and later wondered if that was the chance you were waiting for. This time, you will recognize it, because I am preparing your heart to see clearly. Type yes to affirm. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The test will appear in the form of a decision that seems simple on the surface, but carries deep weight underneath. It may be an opportunity that asks you to act quickly, or a situation that requires you to trust without having every answer laid out. You may feel a hesitation rise within you, a quiet voice that tells you to wait or to doubt what is in front of you. That hesitation is not from me. It is from fear trying to keep you where you have always been. I am calling you to move beyond that feeling and to step forward with confidence. You must understand that the fortune check is not just about receiving, it is about alignment. When you respond correctly, you align yourself with the path I have already prepared. That path leads to peace, provision, and a level of stability you have been longing for. But alignment requires action, not just belief. If you believe but do not act, you stay in the same place, and what was meant to reach you moves past you instead. There have been times when you delayed decisions because you were waiting for everything to feel perfect. You wanted certainty before taking a step, but life does not always offer that kind of clarity. I often work in moments that require trust before understanding. This is one of those moments, and your response will determine whether you move forward or remain where you are. I am asking you to trust me, even if it feels unfamiliar. The reason this is your last test is because you have already grown through everything that came before. You have learned lessons through pain, through disappointment, and through waiting. Those experiences were not meant to break you. They were meant to shape you into someone who is ready for what is now being released. You are no longer the same person who once hesitated at every step. You have been strengthened, even if you do not fully see it yet. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. This is the moment where your growth must be put into action. It is not enough to know what is right. You must choose it when it appears. You must recognize the opportunity, even if it does not look exactly how you imagined it. Sometimes what I send comes in a different form, but it carries the same purpose. If you focus too much on your expectations, you may miss what is actually meant for you. There is also something else you need to understand, and it is that not everyone will recognize what you are about to receive. Some people around you may question your decisions, or they may not see the value in what you are choosing. Do not let their lack of understanding influence your response. I did not give them the vision I gave you, so they cannot see what you see. This is between you and me, and your obedience matters more than their opinions. You have asked me for change, and now change is standing in front of you. It may not look dramatic, but it is powerful in its own way. It is the kind of change that builds slowly and then suddenly transforms everything at once. You must be willing to step into it without fear. Fear will only try to keep you tied to what is familiar, even if what is familiar is not what is best for you. I want you to pay attention to your instincts in the coming moments. When something feels right deep within you, do not ignore that feeling. I often speak through that quiet sense of knowing that cannot always be explained. It is not loud, but it is clear if you are willing to listen. That is how you will recognize the check when it appears, not through noise, but through clarity. You are not alone in this, even if it feels like you are making the decision by yourself. I am guiding you, even in the smallest details. Every step you take with faith is supported, even if you do not see the full picture yet. Trust that I am leading you towards something good, something that reflects everything you have been hoping for. This is also a moment where you must let go of past disappointments. You cannot approach this opportunity with the mindset of what went wrong before. If you do, you will bring that hesitation into a moment that requires confidence. What happened in the past was part of your growth, but it does not define your future. This is a new moment, and it deserves a new response. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be willing to listen, willing to act, and willing to trust that what is in front of you is not there by accident. When you respond with willingness, you open the door for everything else to fall into place. That is how you step into what has your name written on it. The check will not wait forever, and that is why I am speaking with urgency. It will come, and it will require a response within a certain time. If you delay too long, the moment will pass, and it will not return in the same way. That is not to punish you, but because timing is part of how I work. When the moment is right, it must be met with readiness. You have been prepared for this, even in ways you did not notice. The lessons you learned, the strength you built, and the faith you held on to have all led to this point. Nothing has been random, and nothing has been wasted. It has all been part of getting you ready for this exact moment. Do not underestimate what is being placed in front of you. It may look simple, but it carries the power to change your direction. What seems small now can become something significant later. That is how many of my blessings begin, quietly, without drawing attention at first. Stay aware, stay open, and most importantly, stay faithful. Your response in this moment matters more than you realize. It is not just about what you gain, but about who you become as you step into it. You are being shaped into someone who can carry what is being given. When you notice them, you will feel a quiet sense of peace rising inside you, even if everything around you still feels uncertain. That peace is my way of telling you to continue, to not turn back, and to trust what is unfolding. Type 222 if you trust God. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. One of the first signs you will experience is a shift in how you feel about a decision you once struggled with. What once felt confusing will begin to feel clear, and what once made you hesitate will no longer hold the same power over you. This is not because the situation has changed on the outside, but because something within you has been aligned. I am adjusting your perspective so you can see what was always meant for you. When clarity replaces confusion, you are standing in the right place. Another sign will come through unexpected ease in areas that used to feel difficult. Doors that once seemed locked will begin to open without resistance. Conversations will flow more naturally, and opportunities will present themselves without force. This does not mean everything will be effortless, but it means you will no longer feel like you are fighting against everything at once. When things begin to move with a sense of flow, it is because you are walking in alignment with what I have prepared. There will also be moments where you feel a deep inner knowing that cannot be explained with logic alone. It will feel like a quiet certainty, something that settles within you without needing proof. That feeling is important, and you must not dismiss it just because it does not come with visible evidence. I often speak in ways that go beyond what your mind can fully understand. Trust that inner voice, because it carries my guidance in a way that words cannot always express. Type 1111 to affirm. You may also notice that certain distractions begin to lose their hold on you. Things that once pulled your attention away from what mattered will no longer feel as important. This is not by accident. It is part of preparing you to stay focused on what is being placed in front of you. When distractions lose their power, it becomes easier for you to recognize what truly deserves your attention. This is how I help you remain present in the moment that matters. There will be people who come into your life or step forward in a way that supports what you are about to do. These individuals may not even realize the role they are playing, but they will offer encouragement, insight, or assistance when you need it most. Do not overlook them, and do not push them away out of habit or fear. I often send support through others, and their presence is part of how I guide you. Be open to receiving what they bring. At the same time, you may feel a distance from certain people or situations that no longer align with where you are going. This can feel uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Not everything that was once part of your life is meant to continue into your next chapter. I am creating space for what is coming, and sometimes that means removing what no longer fits. Trust that what is leaving is making room for something better. You must also pay attention to your timing, because this test is connected to how you respond within a specific moment. When the opportunity appears, you will sense that it is time to act. There will be a feeling that this is not something to delay or revisit later. That sense of urgency is important, and it is not something to ignore. When you feel it, you must respond with confidence and without hesitation. Fear may still try to speak to you in those moments, reminding you of past failures or uncertain outcomes. It will try to convince you that waiting is safer than moving forward. But safety is not always where growth happens. I am calling you into something greater, and that requires you to step beyond what feels comfortable. Do not let fear make decisions for you when faith is guiding you forward. You are capable of recognizing this moment, even if part of you still feels unsure. I would not place this test before you if you were not ready to face it. Everything within you has been shaped for this exact point. You have more strength, more wisdom, and more awareness than you give yourself credit for. Trust in what I have already built inside you. The fortune check carries more than a reward. It carries a new direction for your life. It is connected to growth, stability, and a level of peace that you have been seeking. But to step into it, you must be willing to move when I call you to move. You cannot hold back and expect things to change on their own. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you are meant to be. This is why I continue to speak to you with clarity, because I do not want you to miss what is right in front of you. I am guiding you step by step, even if you cannot see the full path yet. You do not need to understand everything to move forward. You only need to trust the direction you are being given. Each step will reveal the next, and everything will come together in its time. Stay grounded in your faith as these moments begin to unfold. Do not let outside noise distract you from what you are being shown. The world will always have opinions, but my voice is the one that matters most. When you stay focused on that, you will not be led astray. You will move with purpose and with clarity. This is not a moment to doubt yourself or to shrink back into what feels familiar. This is a moment to rise into who you are becoming. You are stepping into something that reflects your growth and your readiness. Do not let fear or hesitation hold you back from what is already yours. These two things will not always look the same, and that is where the test becomes real. I am not measuring how flawless you are. I am watching how willing you are to trust me over your fears. This is where your decision begins to shape the outcome that follows. Type 1010 to claim miracles. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual, now allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You will notice that the moment of choice may come quickly, almost without warning. It will not always give you the luxury of long thinking or endless analysis. This is because overthinking has delayed you in the past, and now I am calling you into a space where you respond with clarity instead of confusion. You already carry the answer within you, even if your mind tries to complicate it. Trust the first sense of direction that brings you peace, because that is where I am guiding you. There may be something you are asked to release in order to receive what is coming. It could be a habit, a mindset, or even a connection that no longer aligns with your growth. Letting go is not always easy, especially when it involves something familiar. But holding on to what no longer serves you will only block what is trying to enter your life. I am not taking something from you without purpose. I am making room for something greater. This test will also reveal how you see yourself, because your actions are often shaped by what you believe you deserve. If you still carry the belief that you are not worthy of better, you may hesitate when something good comes your way. You may question it, doubt it, or even push it away without realizing what you are doing. I am asking you to see yourself through my eyes, not through past experiences or the opinions of others. You are worthy of what I am placing before you. There is a quiet confidence that will begin to rise within you when you choose to trust me fully. It is not loud or proud, but it is steady and strong. That confidence will guide your actions and help you move forward without second-guessing every step. It will remind you that you are not walking alone and that I am with you in every decision you make. Hold on to that feeling because it is a sign that you are aligned with me. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. You must also be aware that distractions may try to increase as you get closer to receiving what is yours. Things that once seemed unimportant may suddenly demand your attention. This is not a coincidence. It is a test of your focus. If you allow yourself to be pulled in every direction, you may miss the moment that matters most. Stay centered, and do not let temporary noise take your eyes off what is in front of you. When the opportunity comes, it may require you to act in a way that feels unfamiliar. You may need to speak up when you would normally stay quiet, or step forward when you would usually hold back. Growth often feels uncomfortable at first, but that discomfort is a sign that you are moving beyond your old limits. Do not retreat just because something feels new. Embrace it, because it is part of your transformation. There will also be a sense of urgency that you cannot ignore. It will feel like a gentle push, a knowing that this is the moment you have been waiting for. That feeling is not meant to rush you into fear, but to guide you into action. When you feel it, do not delay or second-guess yourself. This is where timing becomes important, and your response must match the moment. I want you to remember that you are not being set up to fail. Everything about this test is designed to lead you into something better. I am not placing obstacles in your path to stop you, but to strengthen your ability to move forward with faith. Each step you take in trust builds your confidence and prepares you for what is ahead. This is how you grow into the life that is waiting for you. The check I have spoken about is not just a reward, it is a responsibility. It represents a new level of trust between you and me. When you receive it, you are stepping into a place where your decisions carry greater impact. This is why the test comes first, because it ensures that you are ready to handle what you are being given. I do not give lightly. I give with purpose. You may also feel moments of doubt trying to return, especially as you get closer to making your decision. Doubt will remind you of every time things did not go as planned. It will try to convince you that this moment will be no different. But you must not let the past define what is happening now. This is a new opportunity, and it deserves a new response. Trust that I am leading you towards something that reflects your growth and your faith. You are not being asked to take a blind step. You are being guided into a step that has already been prepared for you. Even if you cannot see the full picture, you can trust the direction you are being shown. That trust is what will carry you through. Stay present in the moment when it arrives. Do not let your mind wander to what could go wrong or what might happen later. Focus on what is in front of you and what you are being asked to do. This is where your power lies, in your ability to respond fully to the moment you are in. Everything else will follow from that. I am still with you, and I will continue to guide you as you move through this. You are not alone in this process, even if it feels like a personal decision. I am working with you, through you, and around you to bring everything together. Trust in that and let it give you the strength to move forward. After you make the right choice, you will begin to notice a shift that feels both gentle and powerful at the same time. It will not always arrive with noise or celebration, but it will settle into your life in a way that brings calm and clarity. You will feel lighter in your spirit, as if something that was heavy has finally been lifted from you. This is the beginning of the change you have been waiting for, and it will continue to grow as you move forward. What once felt uncertain will begin to take shape in ways that confirm you made the right decision. Type 333 to welcome change. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You will see doors opening that once seemed completely closed to you. These openings will not feel forced, and they will not require you to struggle the way you did before. Instead, there will be a natural flow that guides you from one step to the next. This is because you are now aligned with what I prepared for you long ago. When alignment happens, things begin to move with purpose instead of resistance. There will also be a deep sense of peace that replaces the anxiety you once carried. Even in situations that would normally make you worry, you will feel a steady calm within you. That calm is not accidental. It is my presence reminding you that you are on the right path. You will begin to trust more and fear less, and that shift will change how you respond to everything around you. Peace will become your strength instead of something you search for. Type 888 to claim abundance. As you step further into this new season, you will start to understand why certain things did not work out before. What once felt like rejection will now make sense as protection. You will see that what you thought you lost was actually making space for something better. This understanding will bring you a kind of relief that you did not expect. It will help you let go of the past without regret. There will be moments where you look back and realize how far you have come. You will remember the times when you felt stuck, unsure, and overwhelmed, and you will see clearly that you are no longer in that place. Growth will become visible to you in ways that feel real and undeniable. This is how you will know that your decision truly changed your direction. You will also begin to attract the right kind of people into your life. These individuals will support your growth instead of draining your energy. They will bring encouragement, understanding, and sometimes even opportunities that help you move forward. This is not by chance, it is part of how I work in your life. I align people with purpose, and they arrive when you are ready for them. At the same time, you will feel less connected to what once held you back. Situations and environments that no longer serve you will naturally fall away. This may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is necessary for your progress. You cannot carry old weight into a new season. Letting go is part of stepping into what is meant for you. The fortune check will begin to reveal its full impact as you continue to walk in obedience. It will not just affect one area of your life, it will influence many parts of it. You may see improvement in your finances, your relationships, and even your sense of purpose. Everything will start to come together in a way that feels balanced. This is what happens when you step into what has your name written on it. You will also develop a stronger sense of confidence in yourself. Not the kind that comes from pride, but the kind that comes from knowing you are guided. You will make decisions with more clarity and less fear. You will trust your instincts because you will recognize my voice within them. This confidence will help you move forward without hesitation. There will still be challenges, but they will not affect you the same way they did before. You will face them with a new perspective and a stronger mindset. Instead of feeling defeated, you will feel capable of handling what comes your way. This is part of your growth, and it will continue to strengthen you. Each challenge will become an opportunity to rise higher. You will begin to notice that your prayers feel different as well. They will come from a place of trust instead of desperation. You will no longer feel like you are asking without knowing if you will receive. Instead, you will feel confident that I am listening and responding. This change in your spirit will deepen your connection with me. Everything you are stepping into is a reflection of your faith in action. It is not just about what you receive, but about how you grow through the process. You are becoming someone who can handle greater responsibility and greater blessings. This is why the test was necessary, because it prepared you for this moment. As you continue forward, remember that this is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of a new chapter that will bring new opportunities and new growth. Stay grounded in your faith and continue to trust my guidance. What you have stepped into will continue to expand as long as you remain aligned. I am still with you, and I will continue to lead you in every step you take. You do not have to figure everything out on your own. Trust that I am working in ways you cannot always see. Everything is coming together for your good. I am not only giving you the check, I am teaching you how to keep it. What you have stepped into requires awareness, discipline, and continued trust in me. If you ignore this part, you may slowly drift away from what you have just gained. Type 666 to stay alert. The first thing you must protect is your mindset, because everything begins there. If your thoughts return to fear, doubt, or negativity, they will begin to shape your actions again. You cannot carry a new blessing with an old way of thinking. You must renew your mind and keep it focused on truth, not on past patterns. When your thoughts stay aligned with me, your life will remain aligned as well. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual, now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There will be voices around you that try to influence how you see your situation. Some will question your choices, others may not understand your growth, and a few may even try to pull you back into what is familiar to them. You must be careful about what you listen to and what you allow into your heart. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Stay connected to my voice, because that is where your clarity comes from. Type 444 to stay protected. Another thing you must guard is your time and your focus. Distractions will not disappear completely, but your response to them must change. You cannot give your energy to everything that demands it. You must choose what truly matters and stay committed to it. When you manage your focus well, you protect the direction you are moving in. You must also be mindful of your actions, because what you do consistently will shape what you keep. If you fall back into habits that once held you back, they will begin to affect your progress again. Growth requires consistency, not just a single decision. You have already taken a step forward, now you must continue walking in that direction. Do not stop just because things have started to improve. Gratitude will also play a powerful role in protecting what you have received. When you remain thankful, you stay connected to the source of your blessing. Gratitude keeps your heart open and your perspective clear. It reminds you of how far you have come and how much has already been done for you. Do not lose that sense of appreciation as things begin to settle. You must also learn to move with wisdom, not just excitement. It is good to feel joy about what you have received, but you must also handle it with care. Do not rush into decisions without thought, and do not act out of impulse. Take your time to understand what is in front of you and respond with intention. Wisdom will help you maintain what you have gained. There may be moments where you are tested again, not in the same way but in smaller ways that check your consistency. These moments are not meant to take away from you, but to strengthen your ability to stay aligned. Each time you choose correctly, you reinforce the path you are on. This is how you build stability in your life. You must also be aware of how you treat yourself during this time. Do not fall into self-doubt or self-criticism when things are not perfect. Growth is a process, and it will not always feel smooth. Be patient with yourself and continue to move forward. I am not expecting perfection, I am looking for progress. You will begin to notice that as you protect what you have received, it will start to grow. Opportunities will expand, relationships will deepen, and your sense of purpose will become stronger. This growth is not random, it is the result of your consistency and your alignment. What you nurture will increase in your life. Do not forget that everything you have is connected to me. When you stay connected to me, everything else remains in place. But when you begin to rely only on yourself, you may start to lose sight of what truly matters. Keep me at the center of your life, and everything else will stay balanced. There will also be moments where you are called to share what you have received with others. This does not always mean giving something physical, but it can mean offering encouragement, support, or guidance. When you give from what you have, you create a cycle of growth that continues to expand. What you give in the right spirit will always return to you in greater ways. You must remain humble in this season, because humility keeps you grounded. It reminds you that everything you have is a result of grace, not just effort. When you stay humble, you remain open to learning and growing. Pride can close your heart, but humility keeps it open. As you continue forward, remember that you are not alone in maintaining what you have received. I am still guiding you, still supporting you, and still working in your life. You do not have to carry everything by yourself. Trust in my presence and allow me to lead you. Stay committed to the path you have chosen, because it is leading you somewhere meaningful. Do not allow temporary distractions or challenges to pull you away. Keep your focus on what truly matters and continue to move forward with faith. What started as a single moment of decision will begin to touch different areas of your life. It will not stay small, because what comes from me carries the ability to grow beyond what you first imagined. You will look around and realize that things are shifting not just in one place, but in many directions at once. This is how you will know that you are moving in alignment with what was always meant for you. Type 555 to embrace growth. You will begin to notice that your confidence continues to rise, but it will not come from pride. It will come from experience, from seeing how I have guided you through each step. Every time something works out in a way you did not expect, it will strengthen your trust. You will no longer question every decision the way you used to. Instead, you will move forward with a quiet assurance that you are being led. There will also be a deeper sense of purpose that starts to settle within you. You will not feel as lost or uncertain about your direction. Even if you do not have every detail figured out, you will feel a strong sense that you are on the right path. That feeling is important, and it will guide you as you continue forward. Purpose does not always reveal everything at once, but it gives you enough clarity to keep moving. Type 999 to claim your path. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. You will see growth in your ability to handle situations that once overwhelmed you. What used to cause stress or confusion will now feel manageable. This is because you are not the same person you were before. You have gained strength, understanding, and a new perspective that allows you to respond differently. Growth is not just about what changes around you, it is also about how you change within. Your relationships will begin to reflect this change as well. You will find yourself connecting more with people who understand your direction and respect your growth. Conversations will feel more meaningful, and you will no longer feel the need to explain yourself to those who do not see what you see. This shift is natural, and it is part of stepping into a new season. You are aligning with people who match where you are going. At the same time, you may notice that certain opportunities begin to appear without you chasing them. This is not because you have stopped trying, but because you are now positioned correctly. When you are aligned, what is meant for you begins to come toward you. You will not have to force everything to happen. Instead, you will recognize the right moments and respond to them. There will be times when you feel a sense of gratitude that goes beyond words. You will look at your life and realize how much has changed, even if some things are still in progress. That gratitude will keep you grounded and connected to me. It will remind you that everything you are experiencing is part of something greater. Hold on to that feeling, because it will guide your heart. You will also begin to notice that your decisions become clearer and more focused. You will not feel pulled in multiple directions the way you once did. Instead, you will have a stronger sense of what matters and what does not. This clarity will help you use your time and energy wisely. It will keep you moving in the direction that supports your growth. There may still be moments where challenges appear, but they will not carry the same weight as before. You will approach them with a different mindset, one that is rooted in faith rather than fear. Instead of feeling stuck, you will look for solutions. Instead of doubting, you will trust that there is a way forward. This shift in perspective will change how you experience everything. You will also find that your connection with me becomes stronger and more consistent. You will not only seek me in difficult moments, but also in times of peace and clarity. This relationship will become a steady part of your life. It will guide your thoughts, your actions, and your decisions. When you stay connected, everything else begins to align naturally. The blessing you have received will continue to grow as long as you remain aligned with what brought you here. It is not something that will disappear without reason. It grows through your consistency, your faith, and your willingness to keep moving forward. What you nurture will continue to expand in your life. This is how you build something lasting. You will begin to see that this was never just about a single moment or a single reward. It was about transformation, about stepping into a new way of living. The check was the beginning, but the life that follows is the true blessing. It is a life where you move with purpose, clarity, and peace. That is what I have been preparing you for. Do not lose sight of what matters as things begin to improve. Stay grounded in your faith and continue to trust my guidance. Do not let success make you forget the journey that brought you here. Remember where you started and how far you have come. That awareness will keep you humble and focused. As you move forward, you will also begin to inspire others through your growth. They will see the change in you, even if they cannot fully understand it. Your journey will become a quiet example of what is possible when you trust and act in faith. This is part of your purpose as well. Your growth is not only for you, but for those who will be encouraged by it. I am still guiding you, and I will continue to walk with you through every step that comes next. You do not need to fear what lies ahead, because you are not walking into it alone. Everything you need will be provided at the right time. Trust in that and continue moving forward with confidence. As your life begins to expand, you must learn how to remain steady even when everything around you starts to change quickly. Growth can feel overwhelming if you are not grounded, and I do not want you to lose your balance in the middle of your progress. What I am giving you is not meant to confuse you, it is meant to elevate you. But elevation requires stability, and stability comes from staying rooted in me. When everything moves fast, your connection with me must remain firm and unshaken. Type 111 to stay grounded. There will be moments when opportunities come one after another, and it may feel like too much at once. You may wonder which direction to take or how to handle everything that is unfolding. In those moments, do not rush out of pressure or excitement. Pause, listen, and allow me to guide your next step. Not every opportunity is meant to be taken at the same time, and wisdom will help you choose what is right for you. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You must also protect your peace as things begin to grow. Expansion can attract attention, and not all attention comes with good intentions. Some people may be curious, others may be doubtful, and a few may even feel unsettled by your progress. Do not let their reactions disturb your inner calm. Your peace is a sign that you are aligned, and it must be guarded carefully. Type 1313 to stay calm. You will also need to stay disciplined in your daily actions, because consistency is what sustains growth. It is not enough to make one right decision. You must continue making choices that support where you are going. Discipline is not about restriction, it is about direction. It keeps you focused and prevents you from drifting away from what matters. When you remain consistent, you strengthen everything you have built. There may be times when you feel the urge to slow down out of fear of losing control. Growth can feel unfamiliar, and your mind may try to pull you back into what feels safe. But what feels safe is not always what is right for you. I am calling you to move forward with trust, even when the pace feels different from what you are used to. You are not losing control, you are stepping into something greater. You must also remember to take care of yourself during this time. Growth is not only about external success, it is also about your inner well-being. Make time to rest, to reflect, and to reconnect with me. When you care for your spirit, you strengthen your ability to handle everything else. Do not neglect yourself in the process of moving forward. Your decisions will continue to shape the path ahead, and that is why awareness is so important. Pay attention to what feels right and what does not. Do not ignore small signs or quiet warnings that come to you. I often guide you through subtle moments, and those moments carry meaning. Stay aware, and you will continue to move in the right direction. There will also be moments where you are asked to trust without immediate results. Not everything will show its full outcome right away. Some things will take time to develop, and you must be patient during that process. Trust that what is growing beneath the surface will eventually become visible. Patience is part of staying grounded. You may also notice that your responsibilities begin to increase as your life expands. This is not a burden, it is a sign of growth. With greater opportunities come greater responsibilities, and you are capable of handling them. Do not feel overwhelmed by what is being placed in your hands. I would not give it to you if you were not ready. Stay focused on what truly matters and do not allow yourself to be pulled in too many directions. It is easy to lose focus when many things are happening at once, but your strength comes from your ability to stay centered. Keep your attention on your purpose and your connection with me. Everything else will fall into place around that. You will also begin to see how your growth influences others in ways you may not expect. Your stability will become a source of strength for those around you. They will look at you and see what is possible when someone stays grounded through change. This is part of your journey, to not only grow, but to inspire through your growth. Do not forget that everything you are experiencing is part of a larger plan. You may not see the full picture yet, but each step is leading you towards something meaningful. Trust the process, even when it feels uncertain. I am guiding you through every stage of this journey. As you remain steady, you will notice that your life begins to feel more balanced. Even as things expand, you will not feel overwhelmed in the same way. You will move with a sense of control and clarity. This balance is a result of staying grounded and connected. It will allow you to handle growth with confidence. I am still with you, and I will continue to guide you as you move forward. You do not need to fear the changes that are happening. Everything is unfolding in a way that supports your growth and your purpose. Trust in me, and you will remain steady, no matter how much your life expands. These moments will come quietly, and they will look smaller, but they carry meaning. They are not there to take from you, but to strengthen what you have already built. Each time you choose faith again, you make your foundation stronger. Type 1414 to stay faithful. There will be days when everything feels steady and clear, and you will feel confident in the direction you are moving. But there will also be days when things feel uncertain again, when you cannot see as clearly as before. This is where your faith must remain strong. You cannot depend only on what you see. You must trust what you know within. I am still guiding you, even when the path is not fully visible. You must not return to old patterns when things feel unfamiliar again. Growth often brings new levels of challenge, and those challenges can sometimes feel like setbacks. But they are not taking you backward, they are taking you deeper. If you respond with fear or hesitation, you may slow your progress. But if you respond with trust, you will continue moving forward with strength. Type 1515 to trust the process. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You will begin to notice that your strength is not just in your actions, but in your mindset. How you think will shape how you move through every situation. If you keep your thoughts aligned with truth, you will remain steady even in difficult moments. Do not allow negative thoughts to take control of your mind. Replace them with faith and clarity, and you will stay on the right path. There will also be moments when you feel tired, not because you are doing something wrong, but because growth requires energy. In those moments, do not give up or pull back completely. Instead, take time to rest and reconnect with me. Rest is not weakness. It is part of your strength. When you rest in me, you renew your ability to keep going. You must also remember why you started this journey. Do not lose sight of the purpose that brought you here. When things feel difficult, remind yourself of how far you have come. Look back at the progress you have made and let it strengthen your resolve. You are not in the same place you once were, and that is something you must never forget. There will be people who observe your journey, some will support you, and others may not understand you. Do not let their opinions control your direction. Stay focused on what I have placed in your heart. I did not call you to follow the expectations of others. I called you to walk in alignment with me. That is where your strength comes from. You will also be given opportunities to help others as you continue to grow. These moments are important because they allow you to share what you have learned. When you support others, you reinforce your own growth. What you give in sincerity will always return to you.